I think one of the most underappreciated aspects of Negro Leagues baseball is the catching position. Because it's a position that did not necessarily transition into the major leagues. It was the position that was closest to the manager, and that there was this underlying belief that those black catchers were not smart enough to play the role. But I think you can make a legitimate case that the catching position was certainly just as good, some would say even better, than the catching position was in the major leagues. Of course, the great Josh Gibson. But you also had guys like Louis Santop. His nickname was Big Bertha because he had a cannon for an arm. As a matter of fact, perhaps the greatest defensive catcher this sport has ever seen took the place of Louis Santop, and that's the great James Raleigh Biz Mackey. Who earned his nickname Biz because he gave the opposing hitters the business. When you stepped into the batter's box, he might throw a little dirt on your shoe, and he was a chatterbox. He did everything possible to distract you, but his pitchers absolutely loved throwing to him.
Biz Mackey at the plate now. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It's going to fall for a hit. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the shortstop. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. Here's a throw to the plate. Got him. Biz applies the tag.
While he may not possess the pure power of Josh Gibson, well, for that matter, no mere mortal possessed the power of Josh Gibson. But Mackey was no slouch at the plate himself. As a matter of fact, when he joined the Hilldale Daisies in 1923, he won the Negro League's batting title, hitting an amazing .423 that season. He was the complete package, and he would lead the Hilldale team to the 1925 Negro League World Series, beating my Kansas City Monarchs.
Biz Mackey digging in for the Hilldales with runners at the corners and one gone. And that one fouled off. And he deals. That one is absolutely belted. It's a bomb. Biz Mackey at the plate now.
Not a lot of switch hitters who could measure up to Biz Mackey, especially among catchers. His career batting average of .328 is the highest among switch hitting catchers by almost 50 points. And it's the highest career batting average for any catcher.
And he makes the catch. And that's the inning. Man at first, Biz Mackey getting ready to hit. You brought up how rare it is to find a great switch-hitting catcher, Chris, but even rarer to find one who played defense like Biz. It's like creating a switch-hitting Pudge Rodriguez, then turning the offense up to 11. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position.
I think the thing that made Biz so beloved by his pitchers was that he had this ability to, number one, calm them down. Number two, instill great confidence in their ability to throw a pitch whenever they needed to throw a pitch. When you look at his ability to frame those pitches, I'm not sure there was anyone better at that art. He was able to absolutely maximize his pitchers' capabilities. When he called the game, he was going to put them in a position to succeed. And Biz did just that. The legendary Hilton Smith, one of the Negro League's greatest pitchers, and he had a lot of great catchers catch him. He said none were better than Raleigh Biz Mackey.
Runner on the move, Biz with the throw. Pitch in for a strike. Tag out, Biz Mackey.
Just like Satchel Paige, it is easier for me to tell you the teams that Biz Mackey didn't play for, as opposed to rattling off all the teams that he did play for. He was a baseball nomad. Biz Mackey would be a part of one of the most epic barnstorming tours of all time, when he, as a member of the Philadelphia Royal Giants, would barnstorm their way to Japan, 1927. Biz Mackey became a giant amongst giants there in Japan, becoming the first ball player to hit a home run completely out of Tokyo's Meijin Jingu Stadium. He did it 3 consecutive games. The Emperor of Japan was there to shake his hand. They taught them the game, and as a result, the Japanese fans and players adored those Negro League players. And I find it interesting that those Negro League players earned far more respect all the way around the globe than they had garnered at home because of the color of their skin. You see, our game is a global game, and at the heart of it were the Negro Leagues. They helped make it the global game that it is today. They just simply never got credited for it.
So digging in, Biz Mackey. That one is absolutely belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double, as 2 runs score on the play. Curve in the dirt.
Ball 1, no strike.
This one smoked, could be trouble. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate, and it gets by him. He'll score. 2 runs are in. So digging in, Biz Mackey. high fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that one in the air center field. Stearns moving towards it. He makes the grab, tags up from second, and he'll head to third. So 1 out, nobody on. Biz Mackey will hit next. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And that is out of play. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Digging in, Biz Mackey. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 7-2. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Biz Mackey. And that one is inside ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes. Ball.
1 out, base is empty. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a pop-up, foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. This to third, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. Mackey with another hit, putting together a nice hitting performance in this one.
As a manager for the New York Eagles in 1946, Biz Mackey is credited with having nurtured a couple of young budding stars, Larry Doby and the great Monty Irving. The pesky Eagles would go on to defeat the Kansas City Monarchs to claim the 1946 Negro League World Series title, being managed by Hall of Famer Biz Mackey. A year later, Larry Doby would become a pioneer, moving into Major League Baseball. And of course, it would be Biz Mackey who would recommend that Doby move to the outfield when he signed to go play with then the Cleveland Indians, and it worked out beautifully for Larry. When a 15-year-old Roy Campanella joins a team in the Negro Leagues called the Baltimore Elite Giants, Raleigh Biz Mackey took him under his wing, and he taught a young Roy Campanella the art of catching. His uncanny ability to frame pitches, and he could throw laser darts down to second base. Campy will become a 3-time most valuable player with the Brooklyn Dodgers. And if Campy was alive today, he'd tell you the greatest defensive catcher to ever play this game was Raleigh Biz Mackey.
Biz Mackey steps in for the first time in this one, and he's got a couple of runners in scoring position. And that's ripped for a base hit. One run's in. Now the second run is in. It's 2-zip. Biz Mackey at the plate now.
What a journey Biz Mackey's life was. He started out the son of sharecroppers, worked on a farm as a teenager, played Negro Leagues baseball from age 22 to age 50, and met the love of his life on a Goodwill baseball tour of Japan.
That misses,
1-1.
and the count is 1-1.
Given all the amazing achievements in his career, it's unthinkable that Biz wasn't inducted into the Hall of Fame until 2006. That was 35 years after Satchel Paige became the first Negro Leaguer enshrined in Cooperstown.